Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start this Mother's Day. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. Hundreds of people rallied at Dakota State University Saturday to protest against U.S. Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem receiving an honorary degree from the school. Students attending the rally told us they disagree with how Noem is carrying out the Trump administration's immigration policies, but others felt the gathering was a distraction for the graduates. The rally-goers said it was important for their voices to be heard, no matter their viewpoint.
Without our voices being heard, then, we can't work on America, right? We can't help other people, and we can't grow as a nation.
Local, state, and federal law enforcement agencies were present both inside and outside of Saturday's ceremony. DSU officials say former Governor Noem has been a strong supporter of the school's cybersecurity programs, calling her an unwavering champion on Saturday. Noem also served as this year's commencement speaker.
Some people will try to define you by your job, by what you do. And yes, that's important. It's important that you get up every single day and have a purpose and live a life of significance. But I will tell you that the world still revolves on relationships. People will be successful based on the people that they know and the people that they spend time with.
A record number of DSU students received their diplomas during Saturday's commencement. Police say several parked vehicles have damage after shots were fired in downtown Sioux Falls early this morning. The call came in just before 1 o'clock this morning at East 11th Street and South 1st Avenue. Police say a group of people appear to have been playing dice in a parking lot when the shots were fired. Officers found shell casings in 2 separate areas of the parking lot. No one was injured, and so far there are no arrests yet. Saturday's Avera Race Against Cancer was won for the record books. The 37th annual race saw a record high turnout with more than 7,700 participants. Donations collected for the race support patients receiving care at the Avera Cancer Institute in Sioux Falls. Races also took place in Aberdeen, Mitchell, Pierre, Yankton, and Marshall, Minnesota. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry. Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day as well to all the moms out there. It is going to be a very hot day. Not humid. We have that at least working in our favor, but that brings with it another caveat, which we'll talk about in a little bit. But for now, beautiful blue skies over Falls Park. 67 already with a south wind at 10 miles per hour. To put that into perspective, our average high today in Sioux Falls is 69 degrees. The day has just barely started, so yeah, it's going to get very hot. 66 as we take a look to the northeast in Aberdeen. A little breezy though, south wind at 18 miles per hour. Pierre also looking beautiful, 68 with a south wind at 11 miles per hour. And we will close it out with another crystal clear sky in Rapid City, but a windy morning out there, 65. A south wind at 21 miles per hour. We are already at 75 in Spearfish, 72. We're in Sisseton as well as Ortonville, Marshall at 71, 54. The combo breaker in Custer along with Buffalo at 59, 68 Winter and Mitchell, 69 degrees for Spencer and Yankton. It is also going to be a dry day. Dew points are in the 40s. They're going to drop as we head through the day. So yes, we're not going to have really any humidity to worry about, but it's also going to be a windy day. That breeze is picking up out of the south right now, 10 to 20 miles per hour, and we will have those gusty conditions in place later today. That will prompt elevated fire weather concerns, not just for Mother's Day, but for the next couple of days. We'll talk about that, plus when the heat gets out of here, all coming up in your 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. As we enter severe weather season in KELOLAND, one southeastern South Dakota community is looking back to 10 years ago when they were hit by an EF2 tornado. It was the morning of May 10th, 2015, Mother's Day that year, when the tornado tore through the small town of Delmont. The residents who lived through that storm now want to remind everyone to be weather aware and to pass that knowledge down to your children.
You know, if you got kids, you want to make sure that, you know, if there's tornado warnings and stuff, you don't want your kids outside, you know, playing on swings and stuff. So you want to make sure that your kids are weather aware. You know, maybe sit down at, you know, supper time and visit with them and let them know that, you know, if there's a siren going off or, you know, if we're calling your cell phone, you know, you need to come home and, you know, go downstairs. You need to take cover in the basement.
Coming up in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, Lawrence Solik will take us back to the day the tornado struck Delmont and look at how the community is still growing a decade later. Be sure to watch tonight at 10. A South Dakota man is the new light heavyweight champion of the world in bare knuckle boxing. Josh Dyer of Brookings dethroned defending champion Mike Richmond of Rosemount, Minnesota in the title fight last night in Salt Lake City. Eye on KELOLAND profiled Dyer last month as he trained for the bout. According to the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship website, Dyer won by a technical knockout 58 seconds into the fourth round after a large cut opened on Richmond's forehead. Dyer told us last month that his time as an SDSU cheerleader helped condition him for his professional boxing career. The green flag drops on racing season at Huset's Speedway in Brandon. The Mother's Day opener includes sprint car and late model street stocks. Gates open at 5, hot laps are at 6:30, and the races start at 7:30. Tickets are $20, $10 for students, and free for ages 12 and under. The summer concert series kicks off at Good Earth State Park in Sioux Falls. Bring a lawn chair or blanket and enjoy music by Tom Watson from 4 to 6 p.m. The concert is free, but a park entrance license is required. Summer hours are now in effect at the Sioux Falls Zoo and Aquarium. The zoo is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The zoo's splash pad is already up and running for the summer. The Butterfly House and Aquarium is open from 10 to 4. The Crossthreads Fiber Guild is hosting Fiber Fun at the Old Courthouse Museum in downtown Sioux Falls. Everyone interested in knitting, crocheting, and needlework is invited to work on projects from 1 to 4 p.m. Adam?
Like I mentioned, it is going to be a hot day across KELOLAND for Mother's Day. These are some record highs today that we will be keeping a very close eye on. Sioux Falls, for example, along with Aberdeen, your record high today, 95. 92, the number to beat in Rapid City, as well as Phillip. 94 for Pierre, 92 in Mobridge. Yankton, your record high today is 93. 89 for Marshall, Spearfish, and Sisseton, among other locations. And today is not going to be the only day where we keep an eye on record highs. In fact, record high temperatures are likely going to be in jeopardy for the next several days as we really get that feeling of the dog days of summer here in the middle of May. So we're going to have the heat. It's going to be windy. We have a very dry air mass in place. So as a result, red flag warnings in effect along and east of the Missouri River Valley through the day today into the evening. Please be careful with any outdoor heat sources as you go about your Mother's Day Sunday. Maybe doing a little bit of grilling outside. Wouldn't blame you, but plan accordingly. Also worth noting, a fire weather watch in place already for Monday for the same area for the same reasons. And it wouldn't surprise me if by Monday this gets upgraded to a red flag warning, and then Tuesday gets its own fire weather watches, which is kind of daisy chain all of that together over the next couple of days. There's satellite and radar. There's just going to be nothing happening today. The only exception, maybe up in northwestern portions of South Dakota, and I mean extreme northwestern KELOLAND, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm. That frontal boundary in Montana is going to try and maybe spark a little bit of something, but overall, though, the severe threat is going to be in Montana, in North Dakota, and northwestern Wyoming as well. Still, though, if you're in the Buffalo area, just keep that in mind. We do also have change on the way. Yes, it is going to be hot through Wednesday. But as we head toward the weekend and even into late May for that matter, we do favor odds for below average temperatures coming back into the picture. So that is something to look forward to. We have one other thing we're going to be watching. It's really nothing for the next couple of days. Again, we are going to be very quiet. It's going to be Wednesday into Thursday, even to a lesser extent Friday for that matter. We'll have showers and thunderstorms developing. It's going to be out west at first. Again, this is Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. Then all of this gradually spills eastward overnight into Thursday. Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, there's our center of low pressure basically sitting overhead. We'll also watch this for some scattered thunderstorms. A few of those could become gusty at times. Keep an eye out for updates on that Thursday outlook. This will slowly get out of here by Friday. Again, some showers trying to linger, but by the weekend, we do dry out. We also are going to be a lot closer to average for this time of year. Not like today, though. Low to mid 90s, again, record challenging heat for much of KELOLAND. It's also going to be rather windy at times. Overnight low temperatures tonight don't give us much relief. Upper 50s to low to mid 60s. And then we just do copy paste for Monday. Low to mid 90s. more challenging, more record challenging heat rather. As we go into Monday and even Tuesday, for that matter, we are looking at another rather hot day as well, even Wednesday, the 7-day forecast. Then we get to Wednesday night to Thursday, showers and thunderstorms build and then get out of here. We may have to include Friday with an opportunity for a couple of showers if low pressure is slow to get out of here, like what we did for Aberdeen. Also, Aberdeen is going to be pretty hot through Wednesday, either side of 90 or better, with windy conditions in place as well. Wednesday night to Thursday is your best shot for showers and thunderstorms. For Pierre, 95 today, 97 tomorrow, 95 on Tuesday. But you notice by the end of the week, we're in the 60s. We do have to deal with that chance for showers and thunderstorms, though, Wednesday into Thursday, which we'll keep an eye on. And for Rapid City, 90s through Monday and mid to upper 90s at that. 82 on Tuesday, 70, though, for Wednesday with showers and thunderstorms developing. And we'll keep that chance for rain in place for Thursday before we try and dry out just in time for the weekend. Have a great day, everybody. For more of your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.